I got the question, Goat, why are you so harsh and why do you do what you do? What do you get out of it? So I had to write this down so I didn't repeat myself. Why do I do what I do? Every military commendation award that I received because of the dedication and sacrifice of my sailors and Marines list how many humans I had the privilege of leading. Add up the number of men and women I was responsible for training, safety, career, and yes, caring about their personal lives, and it's 1,530. From 1995 to 2020, the greatest travesty I accumulatively saw wasn't war or what long deployments did to men and women. It was divorce. Over 800 divorces in my last 13 years of leadership, over 700 men coming home to empty houses, court-ordered restraints, empty bank accounts, the kids gone, or even freshly pregnant wives, etc. That's almost 700 women claiming infidelity, or that they just couldn't deal with how much my troops were gone, or emotional abuse. How? They weren't even there. Half of my subordinates' paychecks, half of their retirement pay, half of their assets, their house, investments, and hardly no time with their children, all while expected to deploy again to a war zone within a year. For 10 years of marriage, with only 7.5 years at home, then a divorce, and she's covered for life? I detest the "it's not all women" statement. I get that, but to me it's like saying it wasn't all Germans during World War II. At a certain point, you have to accept that the largest amount of the populace is so socially programmed and that their power has become so absolute that even the good women cannot stand up against the inhumane treatment of men. Men did not ask for this war. The system is corrupt, and hypergamy is an enemy that we cannot fight with violence. Now I'm looking at this issue as a civilian. Men only have one defensive posture left. Hypergamy is non-discriminate. Like cancer, it gets the richest, poorest, weakest, and strongest of men, regardless of race or religion. Our only option, as far as I can see, is to try to convince all men to stop signing a marriage license, ever. For you women who fervently say, "Who hurt you?" or proclaim, "I would never do that to a man," keep in mind, there are 1 million divorces in the U.S. every year. 800,000 of those are filed for by women. So there are 1 million bad husbands every year? Ladies, here's your main problem. There are many defensive postures. Young men are listening, and I know my view is only one of many, but we are making a difference. Men are starting to educate men on the same platforms that you have used to disdain them. Kevin Samuels, Joker, AMS, Black Spider Guy, Come On Man, Chuck Daddy, and many more to come. This fight is personal to me. I see good men eviscerated every day due to women's hypergamistic, evil, nefarious, legally applauded rape of men.